Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Kim and I'm a software engineer who talks about all things money, tech, and real estate investing. Today's video is a very special video because last week I documented every single dollar that I spent and compiled it into a kind of money diary type format. I'm doing this in collaboration with my friends who are doing the same exact thing. I've linked their channels and their videos down below, so after you watch this one, please head down over there and give them some love. And while you're scrolling down to the description box, might as well just hit that like button, subscribe, and leave a nice comment. So before I get into the details of what we spend in a week, let's set the context for this video. We're a couple living in Seattle who own our home. Our mortgage is $1,473.80, which means it's a weekly expense of $368.45. Our utilities for this month were $276.67, which includes water, electricity, and trash. So that is a weekly expense of $69.17. So our total living costs are $437.62 for 1 week. Okay, so with that out of the way, let's get into the fun stuff of what I spent this week. So on Saturday, we went to the grocery store. Actually, we went to multiple grocery stores. We like to go to those discount grocery stores like your Food for Less, grocery outlet, and we bought a bunch of meat. So for dinner on Saturday, we decided to make braised short ribs, which was delicious. And we also had some sides. When we put those sides together, we realized that our meal was all yellow. That was really unintentional and maybe kind of unhealthy, but it was delicious. We also bought some tilapia thinking that we were going to meal prep with it, but we ended up eating something else throughout the week. So that was all for Saturday. We just went to the grocery store and the total for that was $38.30. The next day, we decided to work off all of that food and we went on a snow hike. It was really beautiful, but about 3/4 of the way up, the snow started to melt and the trees were just dumping snow on us. By the time we got to the top, we were cold, wet, and hungry. I sat down, ate a PB&J sandwich, looked at the birds, and just kind of soaked in the views before we headed down again. When we got down, we actually learned that the avalanche danger was extremely high that day and they actually had to close down the highways. So yeah, it wasn't the best of ideas, but at least it looks good for the gram. But seriously though, if you're going to be hiking in the winter, please check the avalanche conditions and plan accordingly. So on Monday, we went to another grocery store. We thought that our friend, who is a chef, was going to come live with us for a little bit, so we decided to go to Whole Foods and get the fancy groceries, like kosher salt. Did you know that kosher salt is not the same as like Morton salt? Yeah, apparently it's not as salty and that's what chefs use. Unfortunately, our friend's plans changed, so now we just have 5 pounds of mandarins. I posted on my Instagram the other day that this is how I eat mandarins. I just peel them and eat them whole because it's more efficient and it's all just gonna go in anyway. So please leave a comment down below. Do you think I am a monster for eating my mandarins this way? Yes or no?
Yeah, I think it's fine. I don't see anything wrong with this.
So total for Monday was Whole Foods, $37.45. So on Tuesday, after a whole day of looking like this, I went to the climbing gym. In Washington, climbing gyms are considered a low-risk sport because usually people are far apart and the liquid chalk that we used is alcohol-based, and there hasn't been any outbreaks linked to climbing gyms. So that's why I felt safe enough to go. I usually go about 3 times a week and I pay for a monthly membership. That monthly membership is $79.27. So divided by 4, that is a weekly expense of $19.81. While I was climbing, my husband went to Trader Joe's to get some frozen vegetarian food. One of our New Year's goals was to eat vegetarian at least once a week, and we have been keeping up with it. The Trader Joe's trip came out to be $12.44. The total for Tuesday is $32.25. Wednesday was a really rough day of work. I mean, just look at my unhappy face right here. I really was not having it at all. My emotions got the better of me, so I just kind of gave in to comfort fast food. We used a coupon for Jack in the Box, a 2-for-1 kind of deal. So we spent $8.02 on 2 sourdough jacks and 2 tacos. So here's a video of me eating my comfort food. I'm still unhappy, but at least I am full. On Thursday, we went to Uwajimaya, which is a Japanese grocery store. I'm starting to see a pattern here, and that is we go to the grocery stores quite a lot. I mean, it makes sense because of all things we just really love eating and cooking, so it makes sense that this is where our money is going. So at Uwajimaya, we went to go buy ingredients for okonomiyaki, which is a Japanese pancake. I was preparing to go to a cabin trip on the weekend, so I wanted to make okonomiyaki for dinner. It's really easy to make. All you need is the flour, some meat, veggies, and the okonomiyaki sauce, then just pan fry it. Since it was a girls' cabin trip, my husband also wanted to get some snacks for himself to just, fill the void in his heart from not having the love of his life be by his side every single second of every day. I'm just kidding, he had a great time without me. He went cross-country skiing and went on a solo hike. On Friday after work, we head to the cabin, which is about an hour away from Seattle. It sits right on the edge of a lake. The total cost was $130.98 for 2 nights. I really loved the vibe of this cabin. It was just so cozy and it was really much needed. We spent a lot of time just cooking, playing board games, and sitting by the fire. During the day, we could just pull out a kayak and go on the lake. Afterwards, play some badminton, then go inside and play some more board games. So it was really nice. So let's quickly recap on what my weekly spending was. Well, that's that. So what do you think of my weekly spending? Do you think it's reasonable? Not so reasonable? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, please remember to check out the description box below and watch the other What I Spend in a Week videos. It really would mean the world to us if you did. Thank you so much, and I'll see you for our next video coming on Monday. Bye!